When we stumbled upon this property, it was something like I had never seen before. Instead of me thinking that we were just going to be tearing down a house and rebuilding and flipping it, I walked on this property and thought, no, I think this is more of a forever home. Oh, you want to come in now? You've been outside and now you want to come in. You love being outside. Why would you want to come in? And with dirty feet. That's not a good idea. Because as soon as I came down the driveway, it was immediately different. And it wasn't just the way it looked, but it almost evoked emotion. So I just wanted to go through how everybody's doing and kind of how clients are. We're busily working on the hood fan. Yes. With Purity, a big part of our business is to ensure that our clients love our home. But we really do try and ensure that we have an overall timeless, welcoming, and just classic look to all our homes. Obviously the kind of stuff that's probably going to start happening, add a little bit of chaos to our office day. I think it's amazing that the team is here, and I think they would probably attest to how it does create a family atmosphere. This property we ended up purchasing after I had been designing for about 4 years, and we had looked for a property that I thought we were going to start flipping. When we started going through the process of thinking of purchasing it and moving forward with it, it did seem like a bit of a crazy idea. Vance at the time was working in IT and traveling a ton. I was getting busier with Pure Designs. I was starting to hire more staff. And we had young kids. So to think of taking on 5 acres that was overgrown with squirrel-infested, rat-infested houses, it was kind of a crazy idea. And honestly, when we were first on the property too, there was definitely some people that were like, you want to take this on? We had moved from 4,200 square feet where I had designed that whole space to find a place to put our furniture, to squeeze in an 8-foot couch into a small living space, and to try and make it work. So we did renovate the kitchen, and we put in new flooring. I whitewashed all the walls. We loved living here. It was tiny and tight. We all shared not only the bathroom, but the bathroom was also the laundry room. It ended up being a beautiful way that I think it just helped us get closer. We just thought, you know what, if we could extend the space, it could just allow for more people to come over, for the girls as they became teenagers to feel like they had a little bit more space to invite people over. The main area where the kids hang out is the playroom. And as the kids are getting older, if Vance and I had to go to the washroom or get ready for bed, all of a sudden we're coming through that main area. And it just becomes a disruption and almost, honestly, a little bit embarrassing when they have kids over and friends over and we're trying to use the bathroom. If we had a master bedroom where Vance and I could kind of escape to and we felt comfortable in, and we could hang out and watch a movie in or sit on our deck, and the kids could basically, have friends over and be hanging out in the rest of the house. That's it. It's time. It's time to add on to this house and make it happen, and stop dreaming about it, stop thinking about it, and just go for it. Michael Kluckner, who has written Vanishing Vancouver. So he's kind of portrayed different places in Vancouver that he thinks are beautiful or have some heritage to them. And so he did a painting or a watercolor painting of it. And he also just wrote about the family as well and how they had come and immigrated from Holland. And when we were interested in this property and interested in purchasing it, My husband and I weren't here, so we actually had my parents come and take a look at the property. And as soon as my mom and dad walked on the property, they immediately thought, Marchand and Lambert, they're landscapers, they know the homeowners, they know this property. When Marchand and Lambert found out that we were interested in the property, they were like, we want to do everything we can so that you can have the property. Like, we'd love you to be a part of it. This was a special man, and they felt like my parents and we were special in their lives, so they were really encouraged by it. And this property was sitting vacant for 2 years. So it's just like connection after connection that we just felt like we were meant to be here. Yet it didn't make sense for us as a family. So for us, with our small kids, busy in sports, busy doing life, why in the world would we take 5 acres, small hobby farm, small house that we'd have to renovate? But it was like all these different connections that just made us feel like, I don't know, something special, like we were meant to be here. Hoped one day our kids would get married here and grow up here, and this would be our forever home. Hi, my name is Sydney Carlaw, and I am owner of Purity Designs. And we've decided to take on an expansion of our small farmhouse. This project has become a little more than I anticipated.